I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We live in real life, we don't pay to be verified.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. It'll go down as an incompletion.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now, collegiate star in Austin with the Longhorns, it's Bijan Robinson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. They'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
Let's go. 60
Back to throw. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll go again with Robinson. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Carlson's kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, Ken. Tonight.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And this will be a Texans first down. This has got this up to the 35.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Again, it's 4. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
11. Here we go, side.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. A gain there of 10 yards. First down for Houston.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
You got it.
On the handoff, 4. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5.
Go.
They go play action, and the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go, side.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Hey, K. Sit high.
On 1st and 10, Fields. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Second and 11.
Let's go now.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, It sets up third down. Another run here for Robinson. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Now, faking the give. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. McBride is the motion man. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Gesicki, the man in motion. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On third down, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Angel. Here we go, son.
A first down throw for Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That's right. Here we go, son.
Second down, it's Fields. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here we go.
Fields from the gun on third down. Now a loose football. The Commanders come up with it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Here's a 2nd and 9. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and he'll bring up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
A 42-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Commanders stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, 5-15. Here we go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll open this drive on the ground with 4. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
Fields now. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now Fields. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Here we go, son.
Fields. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. This will be returnable from his own 15. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good.
Back to throw is Fields. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
Throwing is Fields. He's going to let this one go deep. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The score, Commanders 17, Texans nothing.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Watch right. Easy. Here we go, son.
1st down. Fields. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Yep. Here we go, son. Son.
Fields. Quick throw, taken in. 14 on the pickup. 1st down for Houston.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Tonight.
Fields now to throw on first down. This is caught down that right sideline. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Hey, Here we go. Tonight.
Fields to throw. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. Here's a screen set up for 4. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Texans are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. That's good for 11 and a first down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Texans are back in this one. It's 17-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. That one is complete to McBride. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Commander's first down. They'll look to throw again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to...
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Commanders. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can't. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Texans back within 10. It's now 24-14. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. That's caught by McBride. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And Mike, week in and week out, I still don't understand how tight ends continue to be disrespected and left wide open in the passing game. I mean, he's the biggest target on the field. How do you lose track of him? Somebody needs to identify their responsibility, stay in their zone and coverage, and make sure they take that big target away. Because if not, I guarantee this quarterback's going to continue to look at him early and often.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to throw. That's to Robinson. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. On the give, it's Robinson. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Washington.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now, faking the give. He's got it at the 7. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead, so...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
It is good. Makes the score. Commanders 31, Texans 14. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. Here we go.
Now, Fields. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
That's caught by Ford. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Ken.
3rd and long.
Here we go, son.
To throw is Fields. Quick throw here is complete. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
I know, I'm biased, but listen. You can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Fields now on 2nd down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Throwing is Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
That's right. Here we go.
Fields. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Here we go.
Play action now for Fields. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Don't jump, man.
Back to throw is Fields. It is brought in the end zone. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Texans. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. McBride is the motion man. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 5. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Give to Robinson from the pistol. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Okay, break. 19-18.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They run over center with Robinson. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. Now Robinson. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. This was a game.